Hey, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Row.
Hi, guys.
So we got Jamie down in the speakeasy today, and we're doing a little bit of an experiment. Jamie, why did you drag me down to the speakeasy today?
So, David, I'm throwing a dinner party. We are throwing a dinner party.
We are.
Yes.
I did not know about dinner party, but...
So the guest on the list, we have Bourbon Van coming. We have Stuff and Whiskey.
Okay.
The Average Drinker.
Oh, wow. Everybody.
Bourbon Junkies. I invited... It's Bourbon Night. We've got all... Oh, and Fred Minnick's coming. So I've got a big job for you, okay?
Okay.
I need
I'm thinking this isn't a real party, Jamie.
I need you to go to the store,
okay.
The liquor store, and I need you to pick me up, let's see, $60. I need you to pick me up some bourbon.
So you're telling me we're having we're having just a party,
yep.
And we've got all of those people from WhiskeyTube coming over to have a party with us.
Yeah.
And you expect me to get drinks for all of them for $60? And I've got to try to impress Fred Minnick. Not happening, Jamie.
Here you go. I'll give you 40 more. And I need you to pick out some good stuff, okay? We want to have a nice time tonight. We want to impress everybody.
Okay. So,
okay.
So if I'm hearing you right, we've got 3 couples.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, 4 couples with Dara and her fiance. So that's 4 couples. Then we've got Dan and Sean from Bourbon Junkies and Fred Minnick coming. So that's like 11 people. Plus you and I is 13.
And Matt from ADHD Whiskey.
And Matt. So that's 12 people. So you're giving me $100 to impress all of WhiskeyTube with... This is not easy.
Yeah, you go ahead and start shopping. I'm gonna let you have some time to think about this, and we'll be back. All you've been doing is sitting here playing with your $100.
I don't have $100 very often, Jamie. I got excited about it.
David, shop.
Go
please.
away. All right, if I've got $100 and I've got 13 whiskey fans coming over, including the legendary Fred Minnick, this is a challenge. So, 1, I have to have enough stuff. 2, I've got to have a broad spectrum of stuff. And then lastly, I've got to have something that's kind of impressive. Let's do this. I think I got the selections made. This was extremely difficult. Jamie's been out there for about 3 hours as I've gone bottle by bottle, analyzing to make a final determination. But I think I've got bottles for the party. And I don't think anybody's going to have any fun at the party, but we're going to try. So, Jamie.
How'd you do?
It could have gone better. I think I got the best options that I could for the money that you gave me. It was a very tight budget.
Where's my change?
There ain't no change. $100. You're throwing a party. You got people coming who know bourbon. Difficult challenge. I had to get enough bottles with 13 people coming. You can't just get 1 bottle. I honestly couldn't even get 2. I had to get 3. So I ended up with 3 bottles, and I think I've got enough that will be not necessarily impressive. It's not like an impress your guest type bottle from the Reddit challenge, but more of like, it's a respectable party. First bottle, Jamie, Buffalo Trace. So when I picked it out, this was actually the last bottle I got because with my other bottles together, they totaled $75. So that left me $25. So I ran with a Buffalo Trace.
All right, David, if you'll let me have a taste of this and see if we can serve this to our guests tonight. Smells like bourbon. Very weedy, oaky, grainy. Is that like a little bit of sweet corn there?
Mm-hmm. Do you get any berryness?
Nope.
No. So this Buffalo Trace product, regular standard Buffalo Trace, tends to have very, very faint raspberry. It's not particularly old, but it has a nice oakiness, a nice spiciness. It's kind of a nice balance. Really, it's a pretty good bourbon for $25. I mean, we're not talking about like a super crazy expensive bottle.
Yeah. I feel like I just fell in a bundle of hay and some of it got in my mouth. Yeah, it has like a really like a hay taste.
Really? Okay.
You don't get that? Like
I mean, I get a little bit, but not a lot. I get the hay, I get some spice, I get a nice corn sweetness. I also get a little bit of caramel. I get some raspberry.
Yeah,
For $25, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, I usually like them sweeter, but it's a nice bourbon.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not your 4-gate or your Elijah Craig 18-year or any of the other really expensive bottles that you've gotten into lately.
What's the proof on this?
90 proof.
Okay.
Okay, that was the third one that I picked because I only had $25 left. And what I was focused on at that $25 point, like once I got to that point, it was this or Wild Turkey 101. The next bottle I'm going to show you,
Sure,
Jamie.
I'll have a drink.
Damn it.
This is one of my favorites.
I know. The next one that I'm going to show you, Jamie, you have had before and you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I picked this one up because for $35, it is hard to beat. It is one of the best $35 bourbons I can think of. And this was actually the first bottle that I picked. Then I picked the last bottle in second place. And then the Buffalo Trace was the last one because I had $25 left. And I was like, what can I pick? So Cooper's Craft 100 proof. It's really solid. This is a good one. I got to check it, make sure it's safe. And the other thing, too, is as I went through to pick these three, I wanted 3 different profiles.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wanted 3 really distinct bourbons. I didn't want 3 similar
You had me at Cooper's Craft.
It's so good.
It is really good, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Brown Forman magic is going into this bottle, but I'm if you haven't tried Cooper's Craft 100, try to get a hold of it. To me, I think it's one of the best bourbons under $40 you can get.
And it's almost gone, so you might want to... You might want to start working on another one for me.
I do. I got to go find another one because they're not super easy to find, but around here at least. Don't have a whole lot left for the party, but I guess...
Brown sugar, some caramel. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's got a little bit of a profile. It's got a good mouthfeel. Just really, really nice sweetness. Most people, I think, even people fairly new to bourbon would like Cooper's Craft.
So is Cooper's Craft 100 hard to find, or?
In some places, every bourbon is hard to find somewhere. I'm finding that across the United States, with the crazy liquor laws, no matter where you go, somebody is, or whatever bottle we talk about, somebody out there is going to be like, I can't find that bottle, or that bottle is impossible, or whatever. And I get it. So in Virginia, I bought this in Virginia for retail. Not that hard to get when I bought it. I haven't seen it on the shelves for a while. Now, it might be at this store tomorrow. It might be at the store in the town next door. I just haven't really looked. But now that we're getting low, I'm going to have to get another one.
Sorry. This might be my hide in the bedroom when the guests come over bottle.
All right, the last bottle that I picked up, it was the second one I actually picked out. I went with the Cooper's Craft first just because it's just such a good, budget-friendly bourbon. This one I went to next because I got to impress some people. And 1792 Bottled and Bond is pretty impressive. And you said Fred Minnick was coming. So I know he likes the 1792 Bottled and Bond. So we have something at least, that he can drink. And honestly, this is one of my favorites of the group. Of all 3 of these, this is my favorite as well.
Okay. So how much is the 1792?
Here in Virginia, it's $40. For those of you that are from Virginia, you'll know that this and the Buffalo Trace are both allocated bottles, which means they're harder to get. You have to pick them up when they come off the truck, etc., etc. But Jamie didn't say I couldn't pick allocated bottles. She only said that I had to keep the budget under $100.
Yes.
And in Virginia, we pay retail for everything. So this is a fantastic $40 bourbon here in Virginia. No, this one's mine.
But I get to taste it at least.
That is just this absolutely delicious, oaky, little bit of cinnamon, brown sugar. I got a little bit of berryness on it that time. That's just fantastic.
It smells rich.
It's very rich, very good mouthfeel. For $40, this one is incredible.
I think I totally blocked out everything you were saying, but all I taste is cinnamon.
There's cinnamon up front.
Big red cinnamon.
The cinnamon is a little bit big red cinnamon. You getting any fruitiness on it?
A little bit, but it just
like
ends with this very just warm, rich
it's good.
feel.
It's good.
Like that's where the experience happened.
Yeah, I mean, if we're having a party and we've got a bunch of whiskey people coming over, I feel like with these 3 bottles, we could easily keep all 12, 13 of us pretty happy. And we'd probably finish them all, but we'd have a good time, and people would have some good stuff to drink. And they're different. I mean, each one of them's just slightly different. So
Yeah.
I think some good picks. I think I did a great job.
Good job, David.
So.
Gold star.
Yeah, I like doing. She gives me the gold star, guys.
So what snacks did you pick up? Well, David, thanks for coming into the speakeasy today.
My pleasure, Dave.
And do this experiment.
So thank you for making me actually like really work, because I had to really put some thought into this one. This was a tough one, Jamie.
Yeah.
Although I got to drink some 1792 bottled and bond, so I'm pretty happy. So for all of you YouTubers out there that thought you were coming over for a party that I didn't even know we were having, I don't quite think that's happening. I don't think anybody's been invited, including myself. So
it's going to be like one of those parties where nobody shows up and I'm just like crying.
Yeah, well, at least you have 3 delicious bottles of bourbon to drink while you're crying.
True.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is kind of what we do over on Beyond the Road, which is Jamie's channel. Link is in the description below. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Whiskey Row if you haven't. And until next time, find a bottle you love.
We've got, let's see, Whiskey Row, Bourbon Junkies, Average Drinker, Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans, It's a Bourbon Night, The Bourbon Van, Stuff and Whiskey, ADHD, WhiskeyChannel.com, The Bourbon Journey, My Bourbon Journey, Mash and Drum, Bourbon of the Week, Whiskey Tribe, the podcast, Whiskey Mountains, The Bourbon Wrench.
And it just keeps going.
I subscribe to all those YouTube channels.
You follow WhiskeyTube, don't you, Jamie?
I really do. It's so much fun. I love it.